Well, September was a good month for global equity markets. The MSCI All Country Index rebounded 2% in the month after having declined by about 2% in the previous month. And again, yes, it's the trade talks that were really dominating market sentiment during the month, and I guess renewed hopes of a deal between the United States and China. The announcement the two groups would agree to talk again later in October helped to buoy markets. The ASX also produced a positive return, 1.3%. And note also that the equity markets withstood a decent rebound in global bond yields, which have been declining through much of this year. So bond yields, for example, US 10-year government bond yields rose 17 basis points. It's still pretty low, but nonetheless it's a pretty sizable move. So overall fixed income returns were negative, a small negative in the month. Gold prices also declined as sort of risk-on sentiment in markets returned, and so the safe haven flows into gold unwound somewhat. In terms of the outlook for global markets, well, really we are still in the hands of the United States and China and whether or not they can do a trade deal within the next few months, because what is becoming apparent is that global growth is starting to weaken on the back of this trade uncertainty, and in fact it is starting to reach the United States. So my expectation is that a deal will be done because otherwise there is a growing risk to the US economy next year, which after all is the year in which President Trump is looking to get re-elected. So we'll see how that pans out. If a deal is resolved, the global equity market still looks pretty good. I mean, US consumer spending is still pretty solid. Inflation globally is pretty low, which means central banks can remain supportive of growth as well. So fingers crossed that a trade deal can be done over the next couple of months. Hi, I'm David Bassanese, Chief Economist at BetaShares, and this has been a snapshot of my Global Market Trends report for October. If you'd like to see the full report, which also includes an analysis of trends, which particular regions and sectors within the global equity market are doing relatively well at the moment, please visit the Insights section of our website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next month.